I smashed an expensive painting in the art gallery and turned myself into the police. My wife stormed over to me, shouting, "Why did you turn yourself in? This was something we could have paid our way out of." I shrugged, raising my hands as the officers cuffed me and led me into custody. Why? Because in my last life, her so-called soulmate, her childhood friend, came crawling back to her after his business failed. He staged a car accident, killed someone, and pinned the blame on me. All for the sake of stealing my multi-million-dollar fortune. What followed was a nightmare. The victim's family and the media hounded me relentlessly, convinced I was the one behind the crime. Every piece of evidence, every surveillance video, showed my face. Even my wife insisted I'd done it, claiming I acted out of revenge and an unhinged Desirito lash out at the world. In the end, I was stabbed to death by the victim's family in front of a crowd. And then, I woke up. I was back on the day her soulmate staged the accident. "Zach Sullivan, why are you doing this? It's just money. We can pay for the damages. Why are you turning yourself in? Are you insane?" My wife, Hannah, was rushing toward me, her face flushed with anger. I simply raised my hands as the officer cuffed me. "Anna, when you make a mistake, you own up to it. I caused damage and scared a lot of people. I need to reflect on my actions." Hannah immediately pulled out a lot of cash, thrusting it toward the officer. "We have money. Take it. Just don't arrest my husband." The officer frowned, clearly unimpressed. Mistakes have consequences. He's coming with us. Take him away." Hannah trembled with rage. But no matter how much she begged or argued, I stuck to my decision. I was going to take responsibility. Because of my good attitude, I was only sentenced to 7 days in custody for reflection. 7 days where I couldn't leave the detention center. 7 days of freedom from her. And for the first time in a long time, I felt an overwhelming sense of peace. In my last life, my wife had a true love named Liam Reed, her childhood sweetheart, the one she never quite let go of. The moment Liam showed up in town, it was like her heart was pulled in his direction. She was never home, always disappearing to meet him. One night after another fight, I finally snapped. "If you go see Liam one more time, we're done. I'll file for divorce." She didn't even hesitate. She slammed the door and didn't come home that night. The next day, Liam caused a catastrophe. Driving recklessly, he hit and killed a woman, an 8 months pregnant woman. It was a horrific accident. I begged him to turn himself in to take responsibility and compensate the victim's family. But Liam just smirked. "Who said I did it? It wasn't me. It was you." At first, I thought it was some kind of sick joke. But when I checked the car's dashcam footage and nearby surveillance cameras, all of them showed my face. I was framed. No one believed me, not even my wife. She told everyone that I'd become unhinged because of our failing marriage and decided to take my anger out on the world. The media ran wild with a story, painting me as a monster. I tried desperately to defend myself, but when the victim's family finally found me, their grief turned into rage. One of them stabbed me on the spot. As I laid bleeding to death, I couldn't understand why this was happening. Why had Liam gone to such lengths to destroy me? This time, I wasn't going to let history repeat itself. I'd already taken the first step, putting myself in custody, far away from Liam's schemes. 7 days later, I walked out of the detention center, breathing in the cool morning air under the soft glow of the rising sun. I felt a rare sense of relief. This time, I had spent the entire 7 days locked up, completely avoiding any of the disasters from my past life, or so I thought. I had barely taken a few steps when someone grabbed my arm, their eyes bloodshot, and began shouting at the top of their lungs, "It's him! This bastard killed my pregnant daughter!" A crowd of reporters who had clearly been waiting outside rushed forward. Microphones and cameras were shoved in my face as questions flew from every direction. "Zach Sullivan, are you here to confess to the hit and run? Why did you kill an innocent pregnant woman?" Photographers snapped